We gonna talk about some cheese man, some got celebrity baby. I'm gonna be Wendell Williams. That's right. You call me the male version of Wendell Williams. We gonna talk about celebrity. And you know I talked about that on my video about Gisela Blanco and Jennifer Lopez playing her, and I think Quintanilla Jr should play Gisela Blanco. So okay, remember I mentioned the Selena situation. Yes. No, not Selena Gomez. Stop it. Can't stand her. No, we're talking about the true queen, Selena. Selena Quintanilla Perez. God rest her soul. The reason why I'm talking about because A.B. Quintanilla is the third is her brother. Okay, the second, Junior, is the father. Okay, remember her grandfather is A.B. Quintanilla the senior. Okay, A.B. Quintanilla, Abraham Quintanilla Jr. is a dad, you know, one of Edward James almost played. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There will no be those Selenas, those Dinos, if you married him. Okay. Okay, right. Well, he's suing the late husband, you know, because God rest Selena. Chris Perez, you know, they look like a Latin version of Slash. Okay, because Slash Mulatto. Okay, yeah, okay. Who Selena married, okay, the one that the dad didn't want to marry. Yeah, okay. We gotta bring it up, okay. Gotta backtrack the story. Cause Chris Perez, my Leo hermanito, you know, hermanito means older brother. No, he's not my older brother technically. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about, but we both Leos, okay? We both our birthdays in August. Yes, okay, yes. It's a couple days before mine, okay? Alright. And not to mention, Latino lives do matter because he also had situations with the law where he was falsely accused. Read on Wikipedia. Yes. Okay. All right. And you know, besides African and Native, I have Latin, which is the Creole side of my family tree. Okay. So I had to point that out. Chris Perez is getting sued by the daddy. Yes, Papa, the Mexican version or Latino version of Joe Jackson. And actually, if you notice, the Quintanillas and the Jacksons are both Jehovah's Witnesses. Yes, they are. Okay? You know, this is the Latino version of Papa Joe. You know what I'm saying? Joe Jackson. Okay? You know, he was very controlled of Michael and Janet. Okay? And I see why Janet, just like Selena, had to go to Vegas and marry James DeBarge. You know, random other night. Okay, there we go. Yes, I gotta get y'all entertained. You know, I be catching up with these celebrities. And now James DeBarge saying that Janet did get pregnant and kept the baby to the side. Okay, because his daughter is part Mexican too. You know. Of course, Janet's time, he kind of she's mixed with black, white, Native American down the family tree like I have. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right, you know, y'all know Chata, and them green eyes that Joe Jackson, black eyes he have, yes. You look at, yeah, go on Google. Joe Jackson do have them eyes, okay? And you know what the content, those natural eyes. And they caramel and all that, okay? And I don't care about Michael Jackson's VI, but I do believe he did have it, okay? But I'm not gonna go into detail that. But he didn't look like the Western Nights, so get that point, okay? So y'all stop doing stupid jokes. Stop listening to Kanye music. See what he had, you're gonna end up like him, listening to him, and trying to follow him. Anyway, the point is, y'all throw that shade right there. Wendell Williams up here, Wendell Williams. Anyway, why I say Joe Jackson? Abraham Quintanilla Jr. is suing because Chris Perez is making a series of the book that he wrote about Selena. Because the movie told what the family felt about Selena and her life and how they knew her before she, 2 years after she died. Of course, it was making after she died, but the movie came out in 97. She died in 95. Okay? I was 17 years old, by the way, going on 18. It was actually next year will be the 20 years anniversary of that film with Jennifer Lopez. Okay? I don't forget because Ronald Big had passed away, and it was like the last episode of Maria del Barrio starring Thalia on Univision was about to end. I don't forget. Okay. So, yeah, I watched novellas back in those days, the other day when I was learning Spanish. And so, point is, it was my second year in Spanish class, right? Okay. Anyway, point is, when I was in high school, 11th grade, that's the reason why that he's suing. Is because he felt that Chris didn't have permission to sell or to even try to make a movie about Selena's life. Series about her life, and the only series they wanted was the only thing they wanted about Selena in a biopic is that biopic they made with Jennifer Lopez. That's it. No other stories about her. This is his daughter who passed away. God rest her soul. That was very tragic. I was hurt myself. That's the reason why I sing Spanish music besides Celia Cruz is Selena and also Gloria Estefan, Mi Tierra. Okay, remember '93? I started listening to Selena at the time. Okay, the kind of music. Okay, so that's why I sing Como las Flores. That's, you know, even though some people who are racista, you know what that means, didn't like me singing Como las Flores, I can give a we're trying to be respectful. I can give two you know what's about them, you know. Okay, so you know, but that's, she also inspired, and you know what I'm saying. And I also find sangre española en mi familia, raíces de mi familia de mi mamá, en criollo, you know, Louisiana criollo, francés y española. Okay, so I guess God was leading me to learn about that. But to my other side, the similar to roots, of course, it's not in Mexico, but you know, it's similar. Okay, similar. But point is, that's what is going on, and I have to. Let me get on the video when I talk about Casino Blanco being played by Jennifer Lopez. I mentioned that, you know, they should resolve this, and also mentioned that I didn't see no problem with the series. I definitely don't want Selena Gomez playing, and you know how I feel about her, what she said about Black Lives Matter, and yeah, thank you. And her, you know, what she did defending, you know, like Kanye, and a lot of trash talk Kanye about the situation recently, about what he said and everything. We're gonna talk about that. We can leave that to another subject, but it was wrong to back up Taylor Swift and say, you know, when she lied, said that she not said what she said. You know, if I'm working with you and I'm an artist, and you sit here and I'm putting your name on the song, and next thing you turn around and you lie and I have your videotape, and to the proof that you were lying, okay, you can't get upset. You lied, okay? No matter what, okay? Because it has happened to me. People have lied to my face and said they didn't say this, and I will back up my face because I have a call on my phone. Why are you recording me? Because you lied. You shouldn't lie. I'm not trying to be sneaky. It's that for legal purposes. I don't play with liars. So, point is, I think, like I said, you know, Becky G, I love her. Me and Chiquinita, the raps, okay? That means little Chicana, okay? Chiquinita, okay? From LA. You know, she did Becky from the Block with Jennifer Lopez on the video. I love that video, by the way. Maybe, you know, Victoria Justice was part Puerto Rican. Somebody that's Latin, who's young. You know, they were trying to say Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande's not any... Of course, you might go way old school by Latino being, you know, Roman and Spanish and Portuguese and Italian and all this. Okay, but when we talk about Latino, we're talking about mostly Spanish mixture, or maybe Portuguese down here, you know, with Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Or exactly. Okay, so someone hit... No, I don't see Ariana Grande playing her. She's Italian. She's Sicilian, okay? You know, y'all try to get her to play Gloria Estefan. Actually, let's trying to try to do that, and I'm like, really? You couldn't get no Latina from, you know, who's Hispanic, you know, who's of Hispanic origin to play you? Come on now. You know, and, you know, people say, well, she white. I'm not going to go into detail that. Gloria Estefan ain't no peer. You know, es raza mixta también. Come on now. Okay, la Latinos are raza mixta. No puro española, por africana and indígena también, tú sabes. Okay? But we're not going to talk about that. But point is, you know, so people was guessing on certain forums about Selena's life, you know, on maybe Facebook or whatever, who should play the series. But the dad got upset and said, oh, I ain't give you permission for that. No tienes permisión, Chris, no tienes, permisión? No. Permiso, no tienes mi permiso que hacer, you know, otra película de mi hija, you know what I'm saying? I hope I said it correctly. You know, I didn't get permission you to make my movie, okay? Make a movie about my daughter, okay? Another movie, okay? I'm trying to say it in Spanish. I'm high on caffeine. But anyway, point is, but he didn't, you know, and it is very true. I had to agree with the dad, but just to start be tripping to the point you want to sue, you could have got together like y'all did when your daughter married him, and resolve this, okay, in a peaceful manner, a treaty or something. But no, you gotta get hard. And they say a lot of people who met, and I'm not making fun of Mr. Quintanilla, okay? I don't want him to get mad at me, and hey, just like you being all tough and hard, I can be tough and hard too, and I'm also a jovencito como to you. And you know, my generation, not this generation is worse. This generation is worse, but my generation is worse, sir. I guess why my generation, generation under me is worse. I'm Generation X. This man way old school, and they will go old school. We didn't play that stuff. No offense to the dad, but if you told me Well, at 20 years old, you're going to get rid of my career. I would have told you we're going to take you to court like the Jacksons did. Yes, Michael got rid of Joe Jackson. Well, you know what, with Jack Gordon, that situation, that's totally different. Jack Gordon did wrong. Okay, we already know about that. But Jen also let him go too. And I would have done the same thing. Beyonce, after Matthew was cheating, being thotty-ish, yeah, she got rid of her dad. And then the mama managed her career, I think, or either Jay-Z did, one or two. Okay, I'm sorry, I will let you go. I'm sorry. Okay, excuse me, by law, we don't live in the old school days. I would told you, like I told my folks when I was 18. By law, I'm grown. You can't tell me what to do. You might try to fight me or whoop whatever, but we get the laws up in here, and if they don't comply, I can sue them. You know that there's some people, yes, people in law enforcement put their personal views into the law. No. By law, 18 and older is adult age. I don't care about how you feel about it. It's the law. It's not going to change for you so you can try and control someone else's life. That's called like it is, okay? I would have told you. I don't care if you see disrespectful or not. At the end, this is my future. When you die, who's going to defend my future? Who's going to build for me when you die, okay? So therefore, I have to deal with your decision, appropriate decision that I, as a grown person, should make on my own, not you. So I would have told you, I'm alright. It's already gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 20 years old. I have Selena and Quintanilla. If I was her, I have that title. You don't have that title no more. You're just the manager. You're my father, but you're the manager. Y'all know I'm very liberal. I'm not conservative, okay? So, yes, I am. I'm very liberal. There's a difference between even some people with their own African-American community cannot get along because I don't have that old school. No. There's certain things I'm old school with, but right there, I do believe in independence. So, point is, Selena's deceased and she cannot speak for herself, and it is true the husband, the widowed husband, which is Chris Perez, should have talked to the dad about this. But to take this to court like you just want to get all ugly with it, it seems kind of harsh. You know what I'm saying? And I thought y'all was all getting along. It was not long ago when the Quintanillas and Chris was performing with Jennifer Lopez at the Billboard Awards. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We actually know that. Sometimes people act like there's no drama in the family, but it is drama in the family. But now since it's public, and I'm going to talk about it on my channel, I'm going to be Mr. Wendell Williams up here, okay? Yeah. I'm going to speak my opinion on this. And I think that the dad should understand, no, anyone who loses their daughter in a tragic moment like that old ugly Yolanda Salazar, anybody does it is hurtful, okay? It is hurtful to have someone, because I have folks that have been killed in my family, okay? You don't have no kids. I can't imagine, because I always wanted a daughter as my first child, and actually will name my daughter after Selena and Aaliyah. Yes, okay? Yes, I will. And then later on, my first son will be named after me. And then later on, we're going to, because I plan on having 10 kids, I don't believe in abortion or contraception. Okay, remember, y'all know about this situation when I get married. But you gotta understand that I cannot sit here if the son-in-law wants to talk about what he went through, because we would love to see a dramatic situation where on TV where Chris Perez is talking, because remember, when you were not around, sir, he was around your daughter. We don't know about what he felt about the murder, what he felt about prior to seeing Yolanda, what he felt about you interfering in their relationship, what he felt about how he loved her, because he did love her. His life changed. He wasn't no street. He might have been thuggish and a rock, no offense to Chris, but when he met this, most men, and anybody know, and men who did that street life, thug life, whether be cholo, rocker, whatever, thug, gangster, whatever, hoodish, whatever you want to call it, ratchet. When they meet a girl who's not like that, usually they'll change their life, especially even in religion. They'll change. I mean, you meet a Christian girl, whether she Protestant, Catholic, whatever, Jehovah's, whatever, and you're not in the faith, you're going to automatically, you love her so much, it usually changes a dude's heart. It usually, I guess sometimes God uses it so he can change her life around. Change his life around, excuse me. So to have that situation, it was a change for him. And that was a miracle for that situation. But to you sit here, I mean, this man really loved to the point he even got self-destructive with the situation. So we do want to hear his side of the story too, man. You know what I'm saying? And then to come out harsh at him, come on, man. That's just ugly. You know, it failed. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly. So I'm sorry. I mean, this is my opinion. You don't have to take it. Take it or leave it. One thing, I'm a Leo, just like your son-in-law. Take it or leave it. I don't care. This sounds harsh on your behalf, Mr. Quintanilla, and I'm sorry, I have to disagree with this. You know, Unless we don't know that side of the story, if he did come disrespectful towards you or something, because respect go both ways. I don't care if you're old or young. I get tired of hearing that double standard, because I feel as I'm a human being just like you are, and no one should be disrespected based on any age. But if he came out just disrespectful, I'm gonna make the movie anyway, and you know, permission, then I can understand where you're coming from. But if you want to tell a side story, let him tell a side story. That's all I gotta say. Bye, y'all. Tell me your opinion.